Welcome to another how-to video. Today we're going to be looking at how to get the best out of stick steer and cruise control on a Next Gen Mini hydraulic excavator. Our whole product line is now Next Gen. It's been on the market now for 3 or 4 years. We've been talking about stick steer and cruise control, but today we're going to look how to get the best out of it to make you more efficient and more productive. Okay, so we're up here in this Next Gen 306 and ready to go to work. Like with all Next Gen Mini hydraulic excavators, when you start it up, everything is normal, just like any other excavator. Boom in the right hand, up and down, side to side is your bucket, stick out, stick in, and side to side is rolling your house. Blade lever is over here on the outside, angle blade left and right. And the travel, you can travel with your hands, forward and backwards, or of course, we got these nice newly designed travel pedals forwards and backwards as well. But we have stick steer on these machines. You just hit the magic cat yellow button. First time after you hit it, you confirm that you want joystick travel. Then you have a green icon on the monitor. And now you can travel with your left hand on the joystick forward and backwards, and you can still steer as you're traveling, just like a skid steer. Now on the right hand, it's my joystick control for my blade. So down, up, I can angle my blade, and of course I can grade. This is like grading on a small dozer, as well as grading. Also got float. Push it forward, hit the trigger on the underside, it goes in the float, and then you can grade as well. And once again, you can angle that blade as you're floating backwards in your grading. So very easy to use, very efficient, and you can see by my legs I'm very comfortably sat here operating this machine to do some cleanup and final grading work. Now I can also change my right hand joystick using the shortcut on my monitor. I can go from blade and I can go to linkage, as simple as quickly as that. So now once I'm in the linkage position, my blade is over here on the right hand side, but now in the linkage position my right hand joystick is up and down, bucket, curl. If I hit the trigger, I can do stick out. So I could, if I wanted, I could dig a hole with one hand. Simple as that. Now, one-handed digging, there's no real application for that, but you know, something you could do. Just shows how easy it is to dig with these Next Gen machines. But one of the things I could remove these travel levers. Now I remove these travel levers and I get stuck in a ditch, or I want to get up onto a truck or a trailer. If you can imagine, I'm in stick steer. When you get up on the truck, driving onto a trailer, you want the boom all the way out, and then as you travel up, you bring the stick in, and then you start to lower your boom, and I can do that all while traveling and not having to use the travel pedals. So that's one good advantage of that. The other opportunity is if I don't want to use the travel pedals, or I'm stuck in a ditch, which does happen from time to time, I can actually use the linkage to pull myself up onto a berm, or onto a berm or out of a ditch, and once again I can just drive and use the linkage to pull myself up, and once again my legs are very still on the footrest, very comfortable, very easy to do. Now a lot of people are not going to use the linkage position, to be fair. A lot of people are going to use this in the blade, so we're just going to go ahead and put this back into the blade on the shortcut. Simple as that. And now my blade has gone back to the right hand joystick when I'm in stick steer. Now I can go in and out of stick steer as much as I want. I now go back to normal travel on here. I'm out of stick steer, I'm like a normal machine. But you know, one of the great things about using stick steer is how efficient and how comfortable you can be at the end of the day after lots of trenching. I'm now going to use stick steer to show you how you can get the most out of production trenching on this machine. So right now I'm in a normal configuration. I'm just going to go ahead and start trenching. So dig some material out, put it onto the side, and then what happens when I reposition? I hit stick steer, blade up, back up, blade down, hit the button, 1 beep out, 2 beeps in, normal operation, there we are. Once again, dig, reposition, hit the trigger, back up, blade down, and automatically go back to trenching. I could trench all day like this and be totally comfortable in the machine. My feet are on the footrest, I can sit back here and relax. No fatigue at the end of the day. you know, and just allows me, and even when I want to go in to clean up, I can just hit that button again, into 6th steer, go and take that blade and start filling that trench back in. Just as simple as that. So, you know, some people look at stick steer and say, yeah, that's a gimmick, you know, but you can actually use stick steer for productive trenching, be a lot more relaxed, get a lot more done for less. Now I'm going to take a quick look at cruise control on this machine as well, because we do have cruise control on it. So I am just going to basically come out of stick steer, go into my normal carry type position in the machine, and on the monitor I've got a shortcut. Just on your car or your truck, you want to go cruise control ready. So on the monitor I got an amber light, I'm in cruise control ready. I hit stick steer, I can now push my joystick forward and then hit the trigger on the underside, and now I'm hands free. I can still steer the machine while I'm in it, and you can see that even though I'm at low idle, just for this demonstration I can go forward and backwards. What I can also do is go to high idle, and I can go backwards, click it in, full speed. Now we're in turtle at the moment. I can go forward in rabbit at full speed. I can still steer the machine. And you're probably going, what's the point of it? So the thing is, if I take it out of stick steer, okay, and I'm traveling a great distance in the machine, I got a couple of options. If I don't have stick steer, I am holding over these things, I'm getting backache while I'm traveling, going over long distances. I can sit here and I have to press my toes forward all the time to travel, but I can go in the stick steer, go into cruise control and get from A to B very comfortably if I'm traveling a long way on a job site. And while I'm doing that, I can still steer the machine to get to where I need to go. I'm going to show you a few safety aspects of stick steer and cruise control as well. So I am going to go into travel, into stick steer. So I'm traveling, okay, I'm in cruise control, I pull back on my joysticks, I stop. I go into cruise control, I hit the trigger again on the underside that turned it on the cruise control, I stop. I go into cruise control, I take it out of stick steer, I stop. Turn stick steer back on, I go into cruise control, I lift up my safety brace, I stop the machine. Now I'm going to do one other thing here, okay? Imagine that I'm going down a hill, or I'm just traveling and I have a medical emergency, okay? So I'm just going to move my seat forward here a little bit. So I'm in a medical emergency, I'm in stick steer, I'm in cruise control, and I slump and I fall forward onto my joysticks. I hit those, we knock it out of cruise control. So cruise control, incredibly safe. I've just shown you about 7 different ways to take this machine out of cruise control. And remember, when we're in cruise control, we're traveling less than 4 miles an hour downhill with a back wind in a mini hydraulic excavator. So, little how-to video, how to get the most out of stick steer and cruise control on a Next Gen Mini Hydraulic Excavator. And remember, every Cat Next Gen Mini Hydraulic Excavator has stick steer and cruise control as standard. So there you have it. How to get the most out of your Cat Next Gen Mini Hydraulic Excavator using stick steer and cruise control. Hope you use it, hope you like it, hope it makes you more efficient, and hope it makes you more comfortable when it comes to the end of the day. For further information, contact your local Cat dealer and look out for further how-to videos from Cat.